I think it would be quite cool to leave the price tag inside. So we'll set that inside. I think it's a little bit too big, and I think we're hoping not to touch this for the next considerable time, you know, probably until next year or even further. Let's just make it the right size for it. So we'll place it inside, and then I have the wire to secure the tree, the one that I was using last year. It is a little bit thin compared to what I normally like to use, but we'll just put it through here and through here, and that will help us secure the tree, although we're not going to be moving this tree very much once it's done. We'll still want to secure it as much as we can in case there's some accidental bumps or strong winds as these stand inside. So we can see what that looks like. We have the wires through. Everything is pretty much set up here to tie the tree down. That one's going a bit off to the side, but I think that will be, well, as I said, let's just do this as perfectly as we can. Because the next step, what I want to get started is get this tree out. I think remove some of this topsoil that we have here gently with a toothbrush. There's a lot of, these are not even roots. These are just the, from last year, I think, where we had, where I've put this green stuff, whatever it's called. So we'll just, I think, gently use the toothbrush and brush it out as much as we can. Because this is all a really good quality soil, so I don't necessarily want to remove it all. I just want to reduce this top layer a little bit, and the toothbrush is full already. So maybe that's not the best tool to use. Let me know what tool are you using for this. But I've seen you want to brush this out like this. This is the first time actually I'm doing this. You want to brush them out, these roots here at the beginning. You can see where the wire was last time. It's left a little bit of a scar on the tree. Hopefully you can see that well. But we're going to hope that's not going to be the case in the future. So we'll really, because it has no root, literally, it just had one root coming off it. So what is this in here? What is this? Okay, so that's just the soil. And this is, I don't think these are the roots. Okay, so I was wondering where the old mesh was that I've put in here. And watch this. I've just found it in here. Under all these roots. It's just gotten eaten up and lifted up into the roots. So we can save that mesh and preserve it. Oh, there's some rubbish in there as well, and preserve it for the next time. I just don't want all these roots to die off, but we will just gently pull them off there, like that. Wow, that's a lot of roots that are coming off of this one. And look at all that macadamia, they just love it. It's really, really good. So there's a ton of roots in here, so give me a second. And okay, some of it just has to come out. Okay, so look at the size of that. That was all within the root, the whole of this. So now we have it here. It's got lovely root system. It's got everything, just this top. I'm not sure I like this top. There's something there. But you know, it's still a young tree, so it's got plenty of time to grow. What we'll do now is prepare the pot for it. And there's no reason why we can't use some of this soil, because that's all good soil. Or we might save this one for another tree and use some of the new soil that we have. So we can put some of this at the bottom, I think, just to get a flat layer. I prefer to use this one on the top, quite honestly, because you can very well see how the tree has been done. how the tree, whether it's watered or not. So let's just try and put this in here. Okay, so that really doesn't need much soil anymore. So let's just grab some of this soil from Mr. Heron's bonsai himself. Okay, and put that inside, and then we'll put it here. And that's fine. And this is where our roots will go in. We'll just place them down, I think. I'll make sure they're all tucked in there, as well as they can be. All these nice new roots that we've had. As I've said, when I originally had this tree, there was literally no roots coming with it. It literally had no roots at all. So look at that. That's probably lacking a little bit of soil, but we can put some more soil underneath. That's no problem. So, let's put that there, that hole there. Add some more in this hole here. And I think this position is perfect. You know, what I would like to do is with this wire that I have here, kind of bend this branch as much as I can. Of course, it's not ideal placement, so I'm not sure if this is something that would be better to have the tree like this. So if you have a look at the tree now, I think that's a better spot. So we have the lean going backwards, and then we have everything positioned properly. This root, however, needs to be tucked in there. So this is a very stressful time for the tree and for the owner. So we want to make sure we take this as carefully as we can. So we'll just put some earth in this corner, the soil. Maybe use this one a little bit. I've seen people do that to probe around, fill in all those holes that we have. I don't know why is there so many rocks in the soil. I guess for the water drainage. So we'll put some of that in there. Get this root back in there as well. So that looks nice. I think with this strong root coming across here, that's going to look really good. So I'll do this now quickly, and then I'll show you where I am at. So this is the finished product, what I have here. I don't even think I need that wire really, because the tree looks very stable, the root looks very good. But I guess just for the precaution I will do it. Then on top of the tree I like to add some of this soil as well. Just fill in those couple of holes, and I feel like this is a lot of nutrients that the tree needs. So we'll get rid of that and just fill it in slightly. Some of them will fall off as you're watering it. They will do their bit, but I think most of them will remain, and then we'll be able to see whether the tree is watered or not. And if you have a look here, I think that looks pretty nice for the tree, so I think I'll put it outside and get some pictures of it as well to show you what that looks like. I will just put wire here, I think, and shorten it slightly as well. I wanted to have some of these roots kind of exposed like this, so I can see how they're growing over time, you know, and what's actually happening. Look at that root. That's going kind of in a weird place, so we can take that off. And I think that's gonna be it for it. I think it's gonna... so here's the tree now. This is what it looks like. I think it looks quite nice. The only problem is this pot. It was slightly wobbly, but I guess when you don't move it, you can't really tell. So I'll give that a wash, make it look nice. I just moved this one here that I have just got. So I think we'll probably have to do something with that one. I'm not too sure. But this one is ready to start. So yeah, looks gorgeous. that's it for now. Just quickly wanted to show you this elm that I have as well. It's a very nice tree. It looks quite lovely. So I don't think we'll have to do anything with that one now, but we'll open it up and see what it looks like. So here's the tree now. This is what it looks like. I think it looks quite nice. The only problem is this pot. It was slightly wobbly, but I guess when you don't move it, you can't really tell. So I'll give that a wash, make it look nice. I just moved this one here that I have just got. So I think we'll probably have to do something with that one. I'm not too sure. But this one is ready to start. So yeah, looks gorgeous. That's it for now. Okay, so we're just gonna gently water these now, because we don't expect to have rain, so just let it soak in. And this has that plant fertilizer, so we're gonna start that now, being that it's March already, and you can see they're just thirsty taking in that water. We'll have to get some drip trays for them and stuff, but that will be perfect. You can see how the water is going down gently, so they're taking the water that it needs, and the water that it doesn't need, it just keeps going
I
down.
think here a little more.
No.